Good morning. It's morning here. It's a beautiful day in Florida today. Lots of sunshine. We're going to have a high of 70 degrees. We're going to be in the low 70s here and had a nice rain yesterday. So feel very blessed this morning for the weather that we have. Uh, a little chat this morning on preparing your house or preparing yourself for home ownership. First meeting this morning was with a young couple, and they've been renting for about 3 years now, and they're wanting to. So the subject came up. So some of the things we discussed is the first thing is to think about what do you want this home, what needs do you want this home to fill? Maybe you've been in a small apartment or you've been in an apartment in a location you didn't like. And so you're looking to change location, something a little bigger, whatever your goals are, write them down, define those so that you know exactly what they are. And start thinking, okay, I was in this apartment 3 years. If I buy a house, how big am I going to go? How long do I think I'll want to stay there? Is there any thought in my mind of changing jobs? Those kind of things. Take all of that into consideration as much as you can think of possibilities of this new change, and just write them down, think about them, and it'll help you set your goals when you go for house looking. Then, as always, it's the credit score. Uh, does your credit score need a little bit of work before you go to a lender uh, to make it better? And there's all kinds of ways to do that. And your agent can help you with that. I'd be happy to too. But you want to be able to get a pre-approved mortgage. So to do that, you got to take a look at your credit first. Now, this pre-approval is not the same thing as taking out the mortgage, but the bank will have a good enough look at you to know whether they will consider a mortgage or not. So that's what that is. When you go for your mortgage, you'll have to give them more details than you do for the approved. And then you have to think about your down payment. There are ways to buy a house without a down payment. There's ways to get help with a down payment. Those need to be researched and find out what's there. Maybe you've saved and you have a down payment. Is it going to be enough for the price range of the home that you're looking for? Once you've defined that home, then you've defined the size of the home, the location of the home, and the price range of those homes in the area that you want to be in. And then you have to remember these extra costs because people are not remembering these. You're going to have moving expenses. You'll have some maintenance of some kind in your house, maybe even repairs. You're going to be paying utilities differently. You're going to have monthly expenses that you didn't have before. There's insurance. Make sure you can pay your insurance, your taxes, and HOA fees if need be. So all that needs to be taken into consideration as you look so that you can consider all those things. We can get the taxes for you. We can get your fees for you. Sometimes the sellers can even provide uh, electric, utility bills and things like that for you. You can, and HUD has really good courses online for new buyers. I recommend them highly. I even took it just to see what it was like. It's a great course. And they have lots of help for roadblocks that you run into in developing this preparation that you're working on. They have places where you can figure out your budget and work a plan that fits in your financial requirements. Then consider your timeline. Okay, your lease is up in 6 months, 10 months, 2 months. You're going to have to make a decision. Am I going to try to hurry and find a home? Is it possible to do a good preparation and get a home and not have to sign another year lease? Those kind of things. You want to avoid an unnecessary rush if you can. Maybe you can even talk to your landlord about a 6-month lease or something like that. Or you'll miss out on a home if you're not in a position to act right away, as fast as desired on the property. We're not having multiple offers and things don't seem to be rushed like they were. But this doesn't mean that there isn't the occasional home that there's more than one person interested in these days. It still can happen. It's just not happened with every house like we had it before. So talk to your agent about getting prepared for home ownership. And some of us jump the gun and call the agent and say, I want to start looking for properties. I want to buy a house. I'm tired of renting. And without taking all these steps to have a real good plan, a roadmap to go through and get everything in order for you. So thank you for joining me. See you again real soon.